Hi friends, welcome back to our channel. Now we are going to discuss about the next problem. If 3 by 4th of the property cost is 15,000, what is the cost of 1 by 2 of it? Okay, what we have given? We have given the 3 by 4th part of this cost of property. Okay, that is given as 15,000. So 3 by 4 half means into then cost of property. Okay, given as 15,000. So if I want to find out the total cost of property, I need to transpose this 3 by 4 to other hand so that we get a total cost of property as a 15,000 into 4 by 3. So 3 1 the 3 5 the 15 and 3 zeros as is. So total cost of property. Okay, this is of total cost of property. How much we get? We get it as an 5,000 into 4, that 5 4 the 20 and 3 zeros as is. That means total cost of property is 10,000 and we are asked to find out half of this. So half of it is equals to half of the 20,000, that is of 10,000 you will get. Okay, so that is of option D is the correct answer for this question. Now let us see the next question. If Dolly types 180 words in the 4 minutes, how many words will she type in 9 minutes? Okay, so here in the 4 minutes of time, okay, so in the 4 minutes of time she can type how many words? 180 words. That means in 1 minute how many words she can type? That means 180 by 4 4 1 the 4 4 the 16, 2 left, that means 45. That means in 1 minute she can type 45 words, but we are asked to find out in how many minutes? 9 minutes. 9 minutes means what? 9 into how many words she can type in 1 minute? That is 45. 9 45 is 405. That means she can type 405 words in 9 minutes. That is of option B. This is the first method, and same problem you can solve in another method. That is of in 4 minutes time she can type 180 words. In the 9 minutes time how many she can type? See, we have more time, means she can purchase that means she can type more words in the more time. So in this, whatever answer will be, that will be more than the 180. So that's the reason we need to take out of this what is more, that is 9 by less, that is 4 into 180. If you do this, okay, so 4 1 the 4 4 the 16 5. So again 945 is you will get it as 405. In the both manner you can solve, but which is easy that you can solve. Okay, so but my suggestion is that don't depend upon any shortcut. If you know the process, even if you forgot that shortcut trick, you can solve that problems with these concepts. Okay, so firstly focus on the concepts. Okay, now let us see the next question. Let us see the next question. A cook contains mixture of 49 liters of wine and water in the proportion of 5:2. How much water must be added to it so that the ratio of wine to the water may 7:4? See, firstly what we need to understand, that cook contains 49 liters of mixture. So out of this 49 liters of mixture, it is consisting of wine and water. In what ratio? Wine is to water, given as 5:2. What does it mean? It means that if we have 5 plus 2, that means 7 liters. If we have 7 liters of a mixture, then in that 5 liters is wine and 2 liters is water. 2 liters is water. And how many liters of mixtures that we have? 49. This 7 has to become 49, means this should be multiplied by 7. So out of this 49 liters of mixture, how much quantity of wine should be, that will be obtained by multiplying it by 7. So 5 7 are 35, and how much quantity of water will be? That is 7 2 that is 14. That means out of 49 liters of mixture, 35 liters is wine and 14 liters is water. And what we are asked to find out? We are asked to find out how much water should be added to it so that ratio of wine to water becomes 7:4. So we have 14 liters of water is there. More, how much water should be added? We don't know. So I'm supposing that let X liters of water to be added. Okay, to be added. Then in that wine percentage, that means wine quantity will not be changed, same 35 liters, and water quantity already we have 14 liters. For that we have added X liters. Then in this case, what will be the ratio of the wine to water? Okay, so wine to water, wine is to water, given as an 7:4. 7:4. So wine is 35 liters by 14 plus x given as an 7/4, and doing cross multiplication we'll get a 35 into 4 is equals to 7 times of 14 plus x, and transposing this multiplier 7 to other hand, 35 into 4 by 7 is equals to 14 plus x. So 7 1 the 7 5 are, so 5 4 the 20 is equal to 14 plus x. From this x is equals to 20 minus 14, that is of 6, x is equal to 6 liter. That means if we add more 6 liters of water to it, then that ratio between the wine to the water becomes a 7:4. Okay, that is of option C is the correct answer for this question. Now let us see the next question. The ratio of money with Ram and Rahul given as 7:17, and with Rahul and Ajay given as 7:17. If the Ram has a 490 rupees, then Ajay has. Okay, firstly what we have given that ratio of money with Ram and Rahul given as 7:17, and Rahul to the Ajay. Okay, so given as again 7:17. Now what I'm going to find out? I'm going to find out a ratio between these three, Ram and Rahul and Ajay. So for that we already learned that if you know A is to B and B is to C, then we can find out A is to B is to C very easily by multiplying this. So by using same concept, 7 7 is to 7 into 17 is to 17 is to 17. Okay, this is the ratio between the Ram, Rahul and Ajay. But we have given that Ram has a 490 rupees. Ram has a 490 rupees. As for the ratio, Ram has a 49 parts. Okay, so this is equals to 490. So x is equals to 49 by 40, that is 10. X value we get it as 10. And what we are asked to find out Ajay. Ajay has a 17:17 parts. Okay, so that is 289 parts. That means 289 into each part value we got as a 10. So 289 into 10, that is 2890. So Ajay has a 2890. That's of option B is the correct answer for this question. Okay, now let us see the next question. The ages of Araja and Nitya are in the ratio of 3:1. 15 years hence, the ratio will be 2:1. Then their present ages. Okay, we have given that ratio of the ages of Araja and Nitya is given as a 3:1. From the ratio terms, we can suppose Araja's present age is 3x, Nitya's present age is 1 into x 1x. Then after 15 years. Okay, 15 years hence means what? After 15 years. If Araja's present age is 3x, after 15 years. Okay, Araja's age becomes what? 3x plus 15, and Nitya's age becomes what? X plus 15, and we have given the ratio between this, that is 3x plus 15 is to x plus 15 given as an 2:1. If I write in the fraction form, 3x plus 15 by x plus 15 given as a 2 by 1, and doing cross multiplication, 3x plus 15 into 1 given as a 2 times of x plus 15. So 3x plus 15 is equals to, okay, so 2x plus 30, and transposing this 2x to other hand and this one to other hand, 3x minus 2x is equals to 30 minus 15, that is x is equals to 15 we got. Now we got a value of x. Now what we need to find out? We need to find out their present ages. So as for the ratio, present ratio, Araja's age becomes, present age becomes what? 3x. 3x means what? 3 into 15, that is 45, and Nitya's present age is what? X, that is 15. So their ages are 45 and 15. That is of option B is the correct one. Okay, now let us see the next question. What is the mean proportion of 0.32 and 0.202? Okay, so what is mean by mean proportion? Means if A is to B is equals to B is to C, then this B is said to be as a mean proportional. That means what? If A is to B is as B is to C, then B is known as a mean proportional. In this, by using product of extremes is equal to product of means, we can write A into C is equals to B into B. That means B square is equals to AC. From this, B is equals to under root of AC. That means if you know that extremes values, then mean proportion of that extremes will be obtained by square root of product of their extremes. So here also we have given that two extremes as 0.32 and 0.02. Then mean proportional B is equal to square root of 0.32 and 0.02. Okay, don't panic. In this case, it is very easily we can solve. So to solve this, firstly we need to remove this decimal point, as we have two decimal places, two zeros. In this case also two zeros we have. So this can be written as 32 into 2 by 100 into 100. Okay, so 32 into 2, that is 64. That means b is equal to square root of 64 by square root of 100 into 100. Square root of 64 is 8. Square root of 100 into 100, 100 square, that is we get it as 100. Okay, so this can be written as 0.08. So mean proportion of these two given numbers is what? 0.08. That is of option C is the correct answer in this case. Okay, now let us see the next question. The speed of three cars are 5:4:6. The ratio of their timings to reach the certain distance is. Okay, what we have given? We have given that a ratio of the speeds of three cars as a 5:4:6, and we are asked to say about a ratio of their timings. Here, if you notice that if speed increases, then we can reach our destination easily. That means it takes less time. That means if speed is increases, time is decreases. If speed is reduces, that means what? If you travel in the low speed, then it takes more time to reach our destination. That means what is the relation between this? If one quantity is increases, that means if speed is increases, time is decreasing. In the same manner, if speed is decreasing, time is increasing. That means this type of quantities are said to be indirect proportion. So if we have given that speeds ratio, then to get a time ratio, we need to take an inverse ratio of this all. That means if speeds ratio are given as 5:4:6, then times ratio will be as a 1/5:1/4:1/6, but answer is not in this form. So for that, what we need to take? We need to take a LCM of 5, 4, 6. Okay, so LCM of 5, 4, 6 is 60. So if you multiply each term by 60 and simplify it, you will get the answer. Okay, 6 1 the 6 10 the. Okay, 5 1 the 5 12 the. Okay, now 4 1 the 4 15 the. Answer is what? 12:15:10. 12:15:10. If you notice this, we can see that fourth option is the correct one in this case. Okay, now let us see the next question. In the next question, we have given that a sum of 1210 is divided among the A, B, C in such way that A is to B given as a 5:4 and B is to C is given as a 10. Then B gets what is a B is a quantity that he get. So what we have given? We have given that A is to B as an 5:4 and B is to C given as an 9:10. Now I'm going to take the ratio of A is to B is to C. So that is 9 5s are 45 is to 9 4s are 36 is to, see this, this is 40. Okay, now what we are asked to find out how much quantity of B that he gets. Okay, so here B means what? 36. So 36 B's share is equals to, in the ratio, B's term is what? 36 by sum of the ratio terms, that is 45 plus 36 plus 40 into total amount is 1210. So 36 by, and adding this all, you get it as an 121. Okay, into 1210. This 121 the 10s are, so 36 into 10, that is 360. So what is B's share? That is 360. That is of option B is the correct answer in this case. Okay, now let us see the next question. If 4/5 of this total strength of the class is 80, what is the total strength of this class? Okay, so what we have given? We have given the 4/5 times of total strength. Okay, 4/5 times of total strength given as an 80. So we are asked to find out the total strength. Total strength, how will get? Okay, so and transposing this 4/5 to other hand, so it becomes a reciprocal. 5/4, 4 1 the 420 is the, so 25, that is 100. So total strength is what? 100. That is of option A is the correct answer. Now let the marbles in the box are taken out and put it in the 3 bags in the ratio of 3:2:5. If the number of marbles If the number of marbles in the box is 150, find the number of marbles that bag which contains most of the number of marbles. See, okay, so we need to imagine that there is a box which is consisting of 150 marbles, and these 150 marbles are placed in 3 bags. Okay, so the ratio of this is what? 3:2:5. So here in which box? What is the meaning of this ratio? That means what? If you take the sum of the ratio terms, sum of the ratio terms is what? 2 plus 3 plus 2 plus 5, that is 10. That means what? If we have 10 marbles, out of 10 marbles, 3 marbles are given for first box and 2 marbles are given, sorry, first bag, and 2 marbles are placed in second bag, and 5 marbles are placed in the third bag. So in which bag they placed more marbles? That is third bag. So we are asked to find out in the third bag how many marbles are placed. So in the ratio, third bag represents what number which represents third bag? That is 5 by sum of the ratio terms, that is 10 into 150. So 15 5s are, okay, 15 5s are, that is 75. So option B is the correct answer in this case. Okay, so likewise we can solve these problems very easily.